ahead and you can settle in your chairs while you're there. I'll get back to mine, and then we can go ahead and get started. Okay. Right, so we're going to start with the golden thread breath, which I think we did a couple of weeks ago, and it's really good for the summertime. It's a very cooling breath, and it's also nice for kind of grounding, focusing your energy if you're feeling a bit scattered. Is everything okay, Mom? Thumbs up. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're going to start with golden thread breath, just sitting upright in your chair but comfortably, and just gently pursing the lips. So there's a tiny space between your lips in the middle. Rest your tongue just at the back of your teeth. And we're going to inhale and exhale through the mouth. Okay? So imagine you're breathing along the golden thread in and out of the mouth. We'll do that for maybe like 5-10 breaths. Slow exhale. Couple more breaths. All right, then allowing your breath to return to its natural rhythm. Taking a couple of breaths. Okay, good. And we'll start to move, so you can sit forward a little bit on your chair. Got some space at the back. And we're going to move right into a lunge. So with your feet out in front of you, ankles stacked underneath your knees, drawing your right leg back. Okay, so again, you might want to adjust your hips or maybe hold onto the chair there. So we're finding length through the top of this thigh, rooting down through your left foot, and we'll rise through the spine. Okay, so we're not getting a whole lot of stretch here, but we're still sort of working towards that lunge shape. Okay, inhale, bring your hands together in front of the heart, and then inhale, reach up overhead. Exhale, sweep the hands down. Good, all right, let's switch sides. So sending the right foot back, no, left foot, and resting on the ball of the foot. Settling there. And when you're ready, bring the hands together in front of the heart again. On the next breath, inhale up. And exhale, sweep the arms down. Good, okay. Right, so we're going to move into a squat position now. So drawing the legs wider than the hips, toes are pointed out to the side, and the knees are moving out in the same direction as the toes. All right, so keeping the legs nice and wide. Root down through the feet. Okay, and we're going to come into the goddess pose. So bringing your arms up, palms facing forward, and we're going to hold this for a few breaths. So keeping the legs really active through the core. Your next breath, leaning over to one side, extending an arm. Exhale, come back to the center. To the other side. And exhale. We'll do that 2 more rounds. So following your breath through the lateral bends. Good, 1 more round. Nice and strong through the legs as you move. Okay, and then bringing the hands together at the front. Okay, lovely. Let's draw the legs together now. Okay, move into them a little bit if you'd like. All right, and then we're going to lift up one leg and come right into our sort of outer thigh stretch. So drawing the left ankle on the top of the right thigh. Good, okay, so checking in with your spine, like coming up into a nice upright position. And then that might be enough, but if you want to add a forward bend, you can start to draw the torso towards your legs. So making sure that your top foot, your left foot is really active. Keep your foot flexed. Okay, and we'll slowly rise. Good, release that leg. Swap sides. Good. Rising up through the spine first, and then fold forward if you'd like. And we'll slowly rise up, releasing that leg down. Okay, and then again, just kind of moving into the legs a little bit there. Okay, right, so we're going to work with our boat pose, working into the abdominals as well as the legs. Hold on to the sides of your chair. We'll start with the right side. So rooting down through the feet to start, and then lift the right leg up. Try to stay as upright as you can. And then exhale, release the leg down. I'll do the other side. Lifting the left. And exhale down. We'll do 2 more rounds of that. So inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale down. Inhale left. Exhale down. All right, 1 more round. Again, just following your own breath there on the last round. Good. Okay, good. All right, now sitting forward slightly, still with hands on the sides of your chair, scooting the feet back a little bit so they're further back than your knees. And then we'll do this sort of half lift again. So coming into sort of squat with a long spine. So you're hovering above the chair, exhale down. Good, inhale up. Exhale down. Let's do that 3 more times. So keeping everything nice and active, staying low to the chair. Excellent. All right, and then go ahead and stand all the way up now. Move out behind your chair. We'll start in mountain pose. Take a couple of breaths. Connecting with your spine, feel the feet on the floor. Take a big step back. The arms are extended. Soften into the knees. Okay, Then we're going to start to fold forward, lift the back leg up. So we're coming up into our warrior three variation. Root down through your supportive leg. Okay. And then exhale, bring the foot down. Okay. Let's do the other side. Leaning forward, lift the leg. Good, and then exhale down. Excellent. Right, from here we're going to move into our downward dog. So walking the legs back, bringing the chest towards being parallel to the floor. Nice stretch through the backs of the legs. You can move a little bit, so lengthening one leg and then the other one. Couple more breaths. All right, and then slowly rise, lifting up through your shoulders and walking the feet in. Good. All right, hands down at your side. We'll come back to a full mountain. Inhale, sweeping the arms up overhead. Okay, exhale, bring your hands just behind your head like this, okay? So resting them on the back of your head, where they comfortably land. And then rooting down to the feet, we're going to come into a lateral bend. So bending through one side, and the other. Coming back to the center on the next breath. Then imagine you're lifting up from the chest. Imagine you've got a thread lifting up from the chest, coming into a nice little back bend. Good, and then relaxing that effort, you can release the arms down. Good. Okay, we're going to work into our high lunge today. Sending one foot back. We're going to rest on the ball of the foot, so keeping your heel nice and high. Bend into your front knee. Okay, so we're going to stay here in high lunge. If you want to let go of your chair, you can. Really rooting down through the front foot into the ball of the back foot. Okay. If you want, hands can come together in front of your heart. And then if you want a further challenge, just reaching out to the sides, so extending the arms out from the shoulders. Good. If you want a little bit of a back bend, you can draw the arms back slightly, squeezing the shoulder blades together, and lift the chin. All right, on your next breath, bringing the hands back to the chair, and then we'll move out of the lunge, stepping forward. All right, so let's move into the legs a little bit. Rocking from side to side. Okay, and then coming back to mountain pose. Okay, high lunge on the other side, sending one foot back, or the other foot back, rather. On the ball of the foot, bend into the front knee. And keep taking care that the knee is directly above the ankle. Okay, and again, this might be your pose. If you want to, you can bring hands together in front of the heart. And again, if you want to extend it, reaching out the arms, extending fully. Nice stretch through the chest. Big breath in and out. All right, and then bringing the hands back to your chair. Big step forward. The feet come together. Okay, and then we move into the legs again. All right. Now bringing your hands down to your sides. Okay, we'll start with the right arm, sweeping it up overhead. Bend the elbow so your hand is resting on the back of your head, the back of your neck. Elbows high, and trying to keep the upper arm, in line with the shoulder. So try to avoid sort of drawing it forward, keeping it to the side, yeah. Okay, and then bringing your other hand, bring the back of the hand just to the base of the spine, And then slide the other hand up as far as you feel comfortable. So they might not touch, but you're still working your chest open, getting a nice back bend. So you tend to sort of seasonally, well, energetically with the back bend, they tend to be more energetic. So they create energy in the body, which fits with the solar eclipse in the summer. So that's why we're kind of focusing on back bends today. All right, sweeping the hand down the spine to start, and then we can release the top arm down. Okay, let's shake it out. Okay, and we'll do the other side. So left arm rises, settling it in place. And you might notice a difference on this side compared to the other one. And then bring your other hand, the back of the hand to the base of the spine. And when you're ready, you can slide that bottom hand up, coming into cow face pose. And take a few breaths. And we'll slide the bottom hand down first and then releasing the top arm. Good, and then again, we can move into that a little bit. Right, let's move on back into the chair now. Sitting comfortably with some space behind you. Rest your hands on the tops of your thighs. And then we'll move through some spinal mobilization. So move into a spinal extension first, leaning forward slightly, lift the chest. Good, and then coming back to a neutral spine and then rounding. Draw the chin towards the chest. Coming up through a neutral spine on your next breath and then right into the spinal extension. Good, and then back, moving back when you're ready, on your exhale. All right, one more round. Following your own breath, first through a spinal extension and then flexion. Good, and then we'll come back up to a neutral spine. Okay, let's move into our simple twist. Bring the hands out to the side, palms facing forward. Moving left to start. Bring the right hand across on the left side. Nice twist there. Good. Slowly moving across to the other side. Keeping the spine upright as you twist. Good, and then coming back to the center. Bring the hands together, interlace your fingers, and press your palms away. With a slight bend in the elbow, we're lifting up overhead. Good, take a minute there for a few breaths. Okay, and then we'll add the lateral bend in, so root down through the sit bones. Nice stretch through the side legs. Good, coming up, do the other side. Okay, and then back up, and exhale to release. Lovely, okay. Just taking the feet a little bit wider than your hips now. Okay, nice and tall through the spine. We're gonna work towards our forward fold. All right, so you can come forward, leaning your forearms on your thighs, or if you want to, you can sort of start to move down, reaching down towards your feet. Whatever feels most comfortable for you. And taking a few breaths. Okay, and slowly start to rise up, take your time, coming back up. Okay, bring the feet together. Lovely, and let's move through the upper body a little bit. Okay, so moving into the shoulders there. Okay, so I want to try a slightly different chest and arm opener today. We would use the chairs, but we need to kneel on the floor to do it. Are you okay to try that? Or no? Yeah, okay. If you need to, you can grab blankets, like folded blanket, or you can cushions underneath your knees for extra padding. And you're gonna kneel in front of the seat of the chair. So leaving a little space in between because we're gonna fold forward, okay? Okay, so this is, we're trying a modified puppy pose, which is again really good for opening the chest and through the rotator cuff muscles, okay? Right, so start with your forearms on the chair and try to keep the hips generally above your knees, okay? And then from here, you might have to play around with where your chair is, but we're gonna start to sort of draw the chest towards the floor, keeping your arms on the seat of the chair. Okay, so working towards, so it's a bit like downward dog, but obviously just on our knees. It's a little bit more of a stretch through the back as well. We'll take a few breaths here. Okay, come up out of this, lift the head first, and then imagine you're lifting from your shoulder blades, and then you can start to move the arms back in and up. Okay, good. Now while we're down here on our knees, bring your hands down to the floor. We'll come into tabletop. So we're just doing some floor release yoga here for a minute. Okay, so just checking your alignment here. So wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. And we're gonna come into an open twist. So bring the right hand directly underneath your gaze. So it's in the middle, sort of in line with the midline of the body. And lift the left elbow. And as you do that, you'll start to just twist through the chest. And you can either rest your hand on your hip, or if you want, you can fully extend the arm. So this is a deeper twist than we normally do here. So just playing around with it, seeing how it feels. Okay, exhale, bring the hands down. Good. If you'd like, you can do the other side. If the twist is feeling a bit uncomfortable, then we can stay in tabletop and do some spinal extensions and rounding and flexion. So coming into cat-cow. So you've got a couple of options there. Okay, opposite arm rises. So the left arm rises, I think, in the twist. And exhale, bring the hand back down to the floor. Okay, all right, so we're gonna make our way back up to standing. Take your time getting there. Okay, and then we can sit in the chair. How's that? Okay, cool. All right, so sorry, just let me check the time. Yeah, that's us ready for relaxation. So you can sit right back. We've got a few minutes here just to rest and integrate the practice. So keeping the spine upright, but resting fully back. Hands in your lap. You Becoming aware of the feet on the floor, your legs and back against the chair. Bringing your attention to the waves of breath passing through the abdomen. Just allowing the body to rest. Allowing thoughts to pass through your mind, coming and going. Practice a sense of detached awareness. Watching your thoughts pass through your mind like clouds in the sky. Maybe lengthening the exhale a little bit. Letting go of all the air. And becoming aware of your feet on the floor again. Feeling where they meet the ground. Your legs and back against the chair. Feel that connection. And becoming aware of the front body, sensing the space around you. Visualizing your body in the chair, the four walls and the ceiling of the room, the floor beneath you, your chair and feet resting on the floor. Okay, and we'll start to add a little movement. into your fingers and toes. You can open your eyes when you're ready. Okay, we'll finish with our final stretch. Inhale, arms up, hands together. Exhale, hands to heart. Thank you.